Today we're going to talk about Korean grammar, Gerund, which means Korean nominalization. There are several ways to change the verb into noun in Korean. What are they? So, let's get into it. First of all, in Korean, there's no distinction between V-ing and to root, such as seeing and to see. There are three main forms to turn verbs into nouns in Korean. Stem of the verb, number one, stem of the verb plus 뭐뭐은 것, 니은 것. The most typical pattern. Number two, stem of the verb plus 뭐뭐하기 or 뭐뭐기. Number three, stem of a verb plus 뭐뭐음 or 뭐뭐미음. The three forms may look similar, but each has its own independent role. Okay, number one, 1번, stem of a verb plus 니은 것, 은 것. The most typical pattern. Yeah, just as I said. It's an expression used to enable a non-noun word to be used as a noun in a sentence or to be used in front of 뭐뭐이다, to be, like 뭐뭐은 것이다. It can be considered as a subject or an object because of its noun looking. Okay, example. Number one. 진짜 식혜를 찾다. To find an authentic 식혜. Number two. 힘들어요. It's difficult. So when we put things together, 진짜 식혜를 찾는 것은 힘들어요. It's difficult to find an authentic 식혜. When I put these two sentences together, 찾다 verb is changed to 찾는 것 noun, which is considered as a subject here. Okay, let's look at another example. Number one, 1번. 여기에서 수영을 하다. To swim here. Number two, 2번. 위험해요. It's dangerous. When we put things together, 여기에서 수영을 하는 것은 위험해요. It's dangerous swimming here. Here as well, to put two sentences together, I changed 뭐뭐 하다 to 뭐뭐 하는 것, like verb into noun. What about an object? 학교에서 점심을 먹다. Number one, 학교에서 점심을 먹다. To have lunch in school. Number two, 뭐뭐를 좋아해요. I like something. 학교에서 점심을 먹는 것을 좋아해요. I just put the things together. I like to have lunch in school. I place the first sentence in an object position and adjust the verb part 먹다. 먹는 것을. Like that. Got it? 2번. Number two. Stem of a verb plus 뭐뭐하기 or 뭐뭐기. This has also the noun function. Especially this is used when you want to describe specific adjectives. Yeah, this is adjectives. Even though it looks like, I know it looks like verb, but it's object. It's adjectives. Okay, so let's look at this. 뭐뭐하기 좋아요. So in this case, 좋아요 is adjectives. Yeah, so because this is in the end of the sentence, so it looks like verb, but we call it adjectives in Korean. Anyways, so 뭐뭐하기 좋아요. 뭐뭐하기 싫어요. 뭐뭐하기 쉬워요. It's easy to do something. 뭐뭐하기 어려워요. It's difficult to do something. 뭐뭐하기 편해요. It's comfortable to do something. 뭐뭐하기 불편해요. It's uncomfortable to do something. And etc. Okay, let's take a look. Number one, 1번. 혼자 한국어를 공부하다. To study Korean by myself. Number two, 2번. 어려워요. It's difficult. When we put things together, 혼자 한국어를 공부하기 어려워요. Yeah, we can also say that. It's difficult to study Korean by myself. 혼자 한국어를 공부하기 어려워요. Okay, let's take a look another example here. Number one, hamburger. 햄버거를 먹다 or 햄버거 먹다, to eat a hamburger. 2번, number 2, 싫어요, I hate something. So if we put things together, 햄버거를 먹기 싫어요. I hate to eat a hamburger. So 먹다 changed to 먹기. Okay. Number 1, another example here. Number 1, 밖에 나가다, to go outside. 2번, number 2, 좋은 날씨예요. It's good weather. If we put things together, how can you say it? 밖에 나가기 좋은 날씨예요. It's good weather to go outside. In this case, 나가다 has been changed to 나가기 to explain 좋은. Okay, so 좋은, but how good? How 좋은? Aha, good to go outside. So we just specify 좋은, this word, by saying 나가기, 밖에 나가기. Got it? But note that right after 나가기, the particle should be added, such as 뭐뭐에 or 뭐뭐가. So, so this is a rule. 밖에 나가기에 좋은 날씨예요. That is correct. Actually, that is original answer. 밖에 나가기에 좋은 날씨예요. And 이곳은 공부하기가 좋아요. 이곳은 공부하기가 좋아요. So, if you look at these sentences, so you can see the 에 and 가 right after 나가기, 공부하기. Okay, so what is difference between them? What is difference between 에가 omission or 에가 addition? Korean people usually drop the particle 뭐뭐에 or 뭐뭐가 and just say 기 plus adjectives. So dropping or omitting particle is allowed. So either is fine. Both are right. 밖에 나가기에 좋은 날씨예요. This is good. But 밖에 나가기 좋은 날씨예요. This is also good. So, 이곳은 공부하기가 좋아요. 이곳은 공부하기 좋아요. Yeah, either is fine. Okay, let's go back to 식혜. Number 1, 식혜를 마시다, to drink 식혜. Number 2, 찜질방은 좋은 곳이에요. 찜질방 is a good place. 찜질방은 식혜를 마시기가 좋은 곳이에요. Or 찜질방은 식혜를 마시기에 좋은 곳이에요. Or, yeah, as I said, we can just drop it. 찜질방은 식혜를 마시기 좋은 곳이에요. 찜질방 is a good place to drink 식혜. But normally, 뭐뭐하기 is used when we make a to-do list. Okay, what is it? Okay, for example, 오늘 해야 할 것들, things I should do today. Number 1, 아침에 일찍 일어나기, waking up early in the morning. 2번, number 2, 아침에 샐러드 먹기, eating salad as a breakfast. 3번, number 3, 8시 30분에 집에서 출발하기, departing from home at 8:30. Okay, so they were once verbs like 일어나다, 먹다, 출발하다, but we just changed them to nouns. Right? So when you just make a to-do list and you can use 뭐뭐하기, 뭐뭐기 like that. Okay, number 3 is 3번, stem of a verb plus 뭐뭐음 or 미음. The verb ends with 뭐뭐음 as it is. However, it does not always end with 뭐뭐음, as the form can vary depending on the type of a verb. In any case, the noun suffix 뭐뭐음 is used. So the final consonant under consonant is 미음. Okay, for example, the verb 먹다, to eat, can be turned into a noun using to become 먹음, eating, just like that. Okay, what about other examples here? 살다, to live, we can change noun here. 삶. 삶. Be careful. It's not 사람. It's 삶. 삶. Okay, life. 걷다, to walk, and 걸음. 걸음. 생각하다, to think. 생각함, thinking. 생각함. So as you can see the nouns here, so they all have like meme under consonant here, right? So this is rule here. And let's look at other samples here, like sentences. 삶이 지루해요. Right? So 살다 can be turned into noun here. So 살다, no, 삶. So 삶이 지루해요. Life is boring. Okay, number 2. 저는 걸음이 느려요. So as for me, my walking is slow. So 걸음 is walking here, right? So this is noun. And 빠르게 생각함, thinking fast. So it is not a sentence, it's just a phrase, but we can say 빠르게 생각함, thinking fast. Here's a difference. A sentence ending with 먹음 would be a closing sentence such as 밥을 먹음, I eating rice. So even though it doesn't look like a sentence, like whole sentence, but we can just say that. For example, number 1, 1번. 어제 내 동료에게 보험에 대해 말했다. I have said the insurance to my coworker. So 말했다, I have said, right? But we can just change it to now. How can I say that? 2번, number 2. 어제 내 동료에게 보험에 대해 말함. Having said the insurance to my coworker. So you don't need to write a whole sentence when you take notes for yourself, right? So so we can just do it, right? Because it's the only notes I just look at, right? So I'm the only one. So you don't need to write down the whole sentence, right? So you can just write a memo. So likewise, to save time, we replace verbs with 뭐뭐 or 미음 under consonant. Sometimes young people often use the sentence ending on the internet because they can save Korean letters. For example, 1번. 오늘 아침에 샐러드를 먹었어요. How can you change it? 오늘 아침에 샐러드를 먹음. In the morning I had salad. So the contents, like story is the same, but so we can save the letters. So like 4 letters and 2 letters here. Funny. Okay, and then number 2. 점심에는 버거킹에 갔어요. I went to Burger King for lunch, but we can change it. 점심에는 버거킹에 감. Just 1 letter. Right? 3, 2, 1. So we can save our time. Today we looked at some aspects of the Korean grammar related to the gerund. And if you have any further questions, please leave them in the comments below. And I want to give a shout out to my students who gave me a great question. So that's it for today. See you next time. 안녕히 계세요. Bye bye.